Alright guys, here we are at good old Las Vegas. Figure I better do my monthly Allegiant flight. Comes the cargo, the S-cargo.
November 5 Alpha Zulu is cleared to the Montgomery Airport on departure, flighting 255, radar vector is Ventura 044, radial Ventura, Pop 26 Techford. Pop maintain 4,000, expect 9 or 1,000 at 10 minutes, departure 24-7, plus 6003, November 5 Alpha Zulu.
Caravan 5 Alpha Zulu, back correct, and just so I know you're slacked off, correct?
Paper.
Thank you.
Camarillo Tower at Piper 883 Mike is holding short runway 26, ready for departure eastbound VFR at 5,500.
Camarillo 83 Mike, Camarillo Tower, make a left downwind departure, runway 26, clear for takeoff.
Make left downwind departure, runway 26, clear for takeoff. Piper 883 Mike.
Alright, let's get the nav data up. So we got Vegas 2181 for elevation, airport. We are at Alpha 7 right there. So that's what we're looking at. Bring up my iPad here. Vegas to Phoenix. Allegiant. And we're looking at 3652 and 1591. So that's showing too, so that's close enough.
November 4 Charlie, clear, pay attention.
Helicopter November 45 Charlie, over transitioning through the Charlie to the north, VFR.
2.
After you're going through
Line of reference.
the Whiteman Delta now, just so I'm asking.
My mistake. Helicopter November 45 Charlie Sierra, we're correcting off to the north now.
Okay. And let me see, ground is 121.1. And tower is 1875.
Caravan 5 Alpha Zulu transient ramp for taxi.
Come over here to Hot Edge. We're going to fly on that.
Taxi Alpha, Caravan 5 Alpha Zulu.
Las Vegas to Phoenix, A320, Wrestler 3 Z transition, flight level 270, taking 185 passengers, Bruiser 1 arrival, so we'll get that going. well within our restraints there.
Request pattern work with information Oscar. It's for Cat 3 rating.
2998.
51 Bravo Zulu, demo is ground state parking.
Information Juliet is current.
Transient parking.
Departing 19ers. Phoenix is landing on 8.
Taxi via Alpha.
Get that for our weather. File our IFR. Do CPDLC because this airport is CPDLC capable. So we'll check that. Allegiant 383, Slant Lima, Vegas, Phoenix 270, Tucson. We don't need that. Restaurant, Zany, all that looks good. Cirrus 320 NEO. Flight plan on file. So we are parked here. We'll plan on coming up here. 19er left departure. So straight out to 2682. And direct due below 7,000. You got to be above 8,000 at Tone, above 10,000 at Vines, above 13,000 at Rassler. Then Zany transition. So the SID stops here, but then you have different branches like fork in the road. So in this case, we're doing the Zany transition, which is the only transition. And then from Zany to Watro, and then we filed 270. So we'll just delete that restriction, so that way you'll have a proper top of descent for Drake. And then we'll descend via the east transition, because they usually land east, which they are right now. So Jamel at 4, so it'll be a full approach for the ILS, runway 8 into Phoenix, and we'll park somewhere in here, I guess. So that is that, and 19er, that's a good weather here. And Phoenix is good weather there. Nothing going on here as far as weather, and we're doing Allegiant virtual today. And that will pull from SimBrief the information we need. Nice tailwind for most of it, so yeah, looking good. Back to the airplane.
Alright, welcome to VFR, changing over to the CTAP, and thank you for your service. Helicopter calling for Pat Charlie here.
Is he in the military, or is he air traffic controller that you pay a monthly subscription fee so you have the service? So VATSIM, I get, you know, thanking them for their service because it's volunteer. Like the only time you get controllers on VATSIM is they're doing it for free as a hobby. But these controllers are paid pretty well, so I don't usually thank them for their service because, I mean, unless they're just doing like an outstanding job, which they all do, but sometimes they're just like 10 times as busy and they're like handling traffic that they're not usually used to. And then I'll say, hey, great job with all that traffic, but to thank them for the service that I pay a monthly subscription fee for, I just don't see the need in that. But nothing wrong with being kind. But he didn't even say you're welcome or anything, so it's like, why bother?
SoCal approach. Piper 883 Mike is type Piper Warrior at about 5 miles west of Van Nuys at 5,500 feet. Request coastal route transition to Orange County to land.
November 83 Mike, SoCal approach, squawk 4307.
Squawk 4307, 83 Mike.
November 83 Mike, radar contact 3 miles southwest of Van Nuys VOR, Van Nuys altimeter 3008, report established southbound on the coast route.
Altimeter 3008 will contact when established on the coastal route. 83 Mike.
Alright, APU is a generator, it's available, so we'll go ahead and let the ground crew know. Disconnect external. Remove that. Only thing I missed on that was you're supposed to do an APU fire test, but it's alright. We'll just assume that this is the second flight maybe, and we didn't have to do that. I don't know, we'll pretend. We can pretend.
November 902 Sierra, Quebec, Los Angeles.
Alright, let's see.
November 235 Alpha Zulu, contact SoCal approach 134.2.
3425 Alpha Zulu.
Departure ATIS, Vegas, still, actually it's Kilo now. Variable at 4,
November 235 Alpha Zulu,
it's the altimeter at 97, and
3009, climate maintain 9000.
they're still
09er, climate maintain
departing when 9 are
9000.
left. So, all good to go there. Elevation 2181, so right on the money.
November 83 Mike, you appear established, so I'll call you first. Reclusive to Los Angeles, class Bravo airspace to the coastal route southbound. Contact SoCal approach 134.9er.
Thank you. Approved through the Class Bravo along the coastal approach to Orange County, squawk 1, not squawk, contact 134.9er. 83 Mike.
November 2506, Los 6, approach squawk 5035.
Squawk 5025.
Alright, that'll take about 30 seconds. We'll hear an alert, and then once we get that, we can punch in our flight plan. Just want to make sure we get as filed. And if you ever request a clearance over the radio, don't end it with request IFR to wherever as filed. That is not proper. You don't always get as you filed. So ATC message, next, standby, previous, clear to Phoenix, Wrestler 3, Zany transition, then it's filed. We're going to climb via the SID, expect level 270 and 10. Departure 125.9er, we'll accept it, 3241.
Center Tower, Kayak 1 Bravo Zulu, midfield downwind, full stop landing.
November 1 Bravo Zulu, runway 29er, cleared to land.
So we
Clear
got,
to land, Kayak 1 Bravo Zulu.
as filed. So what I'll do is come over here, do flight init, and that will load the plane up with the appropriate fuel and such.
SoCal approach, Piper 883 Mike at 5,500.
November 883 Mike, SoCal approach Los Angeles, altimeter 3010.
Altimeter
And
3010, Piper 83 Mike.
temperature is 14. And our tropa today is 353, so that's right on the money, and looking at negative 40. Do flight plan, departure, 19er left. Wrestler 3, zany transition, insert. Then we're going to do Phoenix arrival, ILS 8, via Armin. That's not right. We're going to be doing Bruiser 1 from Ross, Bruiser 1, Novia, Quattro, insert. And I do know I need to change one of these is 29. Weiner. Clear that. Just because I don't want it to mess with our top of descent. And then we'll go down to Tillman. And then Jamel, I think. Tillman. Jamel, what's up? No. So we're gonna clear the manual and disco and insert. So we've got Tillman, Jamel was up at 3, that's correct. Init, wind, request.
Runway at Foxtrot, request taxi to transient parking.
0
1 Bravo Zulu,
fuel weight.
via Alpha, remain this frequency, pass for Cat 3, have a good day.
62.9,
Taxi
that's
via
correct.
Alpha, thank you, bye-bye. Skyhawk 1 Bravo Zulu.
Looking at 6.2 for fuel. Yep, that's good on fuel. Depart 19er left. I like 500 AGL. As long as it's above 1,000 AGL from the ground, MSL that is. And that ILS runway 8 is 300 radar, decision altitude.
November 2506, thank you. Cleared to the Las Vegas Class Bravo airspace via the Cortez route.
Cleared to the Bravo airspace via the Cortez route.
Alright, we got variable at 4, so now change that to 4. Looking at 14, 10, 15, dry, off. Okay. $49, $50, $52. Actually, it could be anywhere between 137, 149, and 150, 152. That's right. 872 is our flex. All right, all that looks good. Las Vegas, second flight plan. I need to come back, would be ILS 26 left. Which, let me see. Is it Yankee? Let's do ILS Zulu. 26 left. Via Prino. Insert that bad boy, go to second perf.
SoCal approach, Piper 883 Mike is at 5,500.
November 883 Mike, roger. Any reason you're calling?
Just wanted to make sure I was on the right frequency. 83 Mike.
Yep. You are.
And 100, oops, is our decision altitude. 54 extra minutes of fuel at our destination. All right.
November 883 Mike, contact SoCal approach 128.1.
Contact SoCal approach 128.1, 83 Mike. SoCal approach, Piper 883 Mike is at 5,500 feet.
November 883 Mike, SoCal approach the John Wayne, altimeter 3011.
Altimeter 3011, 83 Mike.
Climb via the Wrestler 3. So top altitude is flight level 190. Top altitude, flight level 190, and we're gonna do 19er left. Looks good. I'll taxi to 21. Let's do that.
Ground to cockpit, plan acknowledged. Call me through the menu when you're ready. Ground to cockpit, toes driving up.
November 83 Mike's now leaving the Los Angeles Class Bravo airspace. Proceed to the Huntington Beach Pier. Cancel altitude restrictions.
And out of Bravo, proceed to the Huntington Beach Pier. Altitude restrictions canceled. Piper 83 Mike.
Alright, 8 cars is running.
November 902 Sierra Quebec, cross 10 miles northwest
Okay.
of the Palmdale
All doors,
VOR
hatches are
from level
closed. Ready to
240.
connect.
Alright, emergency generator is good to go. Circuit breakers. All good. Check our FADIC.
So connected, bypass pin inserted. Release the parking brake.
Alright. FADIC seems to be working.
November 5 Alpha Zulu, contact SoCal approach 135.4.
3544 Alpha Zulu. SoCal approach November 235 Alpha Zulu 9,000.
November 235 Alpha Zulu, SoCal approach the Ontario altimeter 3010.
Starting pushback, go ahead, start the engines.
November 2506 radar service terminated. Contact North Las Vegas Tower 125.7. Maintain your code.
Alright, beacon light on.
Vegas tower on 125.7.
Ignition.
And maintain micro drivers.
Engine 2. 3241.
North Las Vegas towers, travel is over Captain's Hotel and bomb post up with information Yankee.
November 2506 North Las Vegas Tower, enter the right downwind, runway 12 right.
Is there right downwind or runway 12 right 506?
Operation complete, set the parking brake.
November 83 Mike, contact Runway Tower 126.8.
Disconnecting toes, stand by.
Contact John Wayne Tower 126.8, Piper 83 Mike.
November 2 Sierra Quebec, roger.
John Wayne Tower, Piper 883 Mike, is about 5 miles northwest of Huntington Beach, inbound to land with information Zulu.
November 883 Mike, John Wayne Tower, enter right downwind, runway 20 right, report midfield.
Enter right downwind for runway 20 right, we'll report midfield. Piper 83 Mike.
Joe is disconnected, bypass pin's been removed. Hand signal on the left, she's all yours, Captain.
November 902 Sierra Quebec, contact LA Center 125.27.
We're waiting for generator 1 to become available, and then we'll put their ignition to normal. Should pop up there, and shows up white there. Turn that off. Do flaps 1 plus F. Set that. Spoilers. Do crew supply, oxygen. Got 2 good generators. Turn off the APU. Set our trim for 0.5. Still kilos, so nothing's changed there, but we'll double check when we get to our holding spot.
November 2506, runway 12 right, clear to land.
Runway 12 right, clear to land, 506.
Flight control check. All is normal. Turn on taxi lights. Make sure we reflects off of that. That's cool. We are squawk mode Charlie, which means squawk in mode altitude TARA. Head on down to our spot 2-1 down there. Along the Vegas Strip.
November 2506, taxi to parking via Bravo or maintenance frequency.
Taxi to parking via Bravo or maintenance frequency 506. Thanks for now. Have a good one.
Afternoon, Las Vegas ground, Allegiant 383, ramp spot number 2, current with Kilo, ready taxi. I'm sorry, spot 21, ready to taxi, Allegiant 383.
Allegiant 383 Las Vegas ground, runway 19 left, taxi via Delta.
19 left via Delta, Allegiant 383.
Piper 883 Mike reporting midfield downwind, right downwind, runway 20 right.
Apparently my dyslexia is kicking in today.
Runway 20 right, clear to land.
Clear to land, runway 20 right. 83 Mike.
November 9020 Quebec, contact SoCal approach 135.4.
Alright, let's do auto brake maps.
Magic to check back flight level 185, descending 14,000, Magic 8 Alpha.
November 9020 Quebec, SoCal approach, thanks for Alpha, expect vectors RNAV approach runway 27, descend and maintain 8,000.
Descend and maintain 8,000, expect vectors for the RNAV 27 to check back.
And middle ground, Cherokee 631 Bravo Whiskey, land pass with Quebec, request traffic advisory to Mojave, 9,500.
November 631 Bravo Whiskey, Baker Shield ground departure frequency 118.8, squawk 6033.
Departure frequency 118.8 and squawk 6033, November 631 Bravo Whiskey.
November 1 Bravo Whiskey, read back correct.
I'll do check of the cabin, all that is good, cabin is ready. Switch to tower. $18.75 is tower. Departure is 125.9er. We'll get that on standby. Las Vegas Tower, Allegiant 383, hold short 19 left.
Allegiant 383 Las Vegas Tower, wind variable at 4, runway 19 left, clear for takeoff.
19 left, clear for takeoff, Allegiant 383. Alright, so we're going to be doing some lights. Turn on strobes here. And I think we're clear on final.
San Bernardino ground, November 502 Bravo Delta, FBO
Crew know that they need to be in the seated position.
Departing westbound, request Cat 7 rating.
November 502 Bravo Delta, San Bernardino ground, runway 6, taxi via Charlie Bravo Alpha.
Runway 6, hold short, Charlie Bravo Alpha on the taxiways, November 502 Bravo Delta.
Negative.
Packs
runway
off.
6, taxi via
Do a roll and
Charlie
takeoff
Bravo
here.
Alpha.
Alright, engines are stable
Runway 6,
and
taxi
even.
via Charlie Bravo Alpha, November
Flex
502
72, SRS active.
Taxi departing via Bravo.
That airspeed's alive.
Taxi departing via Bravo, monitor ground, 83 Mike. Thank you.
80 knots, cross-checked.
Vegas ground, and November 631 Bravo Whiskey, hold short Alpha 1, ready for taxi.
November 631 Bravo Whiskey, runway 30 right, taxi via Alpha Bravo.
Choose the right by taxi via Alpha Bravo and focus the tail
V1 rotate.
Roger.
Got positive rate, gear coming up. 500, climb thrust, autopilot on.
Quebec sliding 140.
Climbing 140 to Shanghai.
Allegiant 383, contact departure.
Over to departure, Allegiant 383, see you. 25.9er is our departure. Las Vegas departure, Allegiant 383, coming via the Wrestler 3, leaving 3,700.
Allegiant 383, Las Vegas departure, radar contact.
Zero, can unarm those. Gotta be above 8,000 in tone. Should have no problem doing that. See you later, Vegas. Goes to Vegas, stays in Vegas. Oh yeah, PAX. Helps with pressurization, that's why you get that warning. Be at 8,000 at tone, which we just hit that perfectly, and 10,000 at vibes.
Reading the tower, runway 631 Bravo, here for departure 30 right, departure south.
And number 61 Bravo Whiskey Bakersfield Tower, make a right time on departure, runway 30 right, clear to take off.
Runway 30 clear for pickup, right time on departure, runway 631 Bravo, Whiskey Bakersfield.
Off. The crew know we're going through 10,000 feet. They can start their checks. Gotta be above 13,000 at the waypoint after vibes. Wrestler.
Number 2 Sierra Quebec is going to maintain 5,100.
For the 5,100 to Sierra Quebec.
Allegiant 383, contact Los Angeles Center 124.62.
Los Angeles Center 124.62, Allegiant 383. Los Angeles Center, Allegiant 383, coming via the Wrestler 3, leaving 1,900.
Allegiant 383, LA Center, climb and maintain flight level 270, clear direct to Wotro.
Climb maintain flight level 270 and clear direct Wotro, Allegiant 383.
November 631 Bravo Whiskey, contact departure.
Go open climb, which means no dot. And we are direct Wotro, whatever, Tro.
November 631 Bravo Whiskey, Bakersfield departure, radar contact, the Bakersfield altimeter 3016. November 235 Alpha Zulu, contact SoCal approach 119.6.
One 3355 is sometimes the next frequency. So I don't know if that's what they're going to use, but we'll be ready if that is in fact the one that they want to use.
235 Alpha Zulu, SoCal approach, thanks for information, Quebec, Montgomery,
Looks like we're
altimeter
looking at
3012,
about a
clear
10-minute
visual approach
cruise,
runway
top of
28
climb 2057, top of descent 2108. That looks
November
like good.
932, Quebec,
Very
clear
good.
to Wenva, cross Wenva at 5,100, clear on runway 27 approach.
Cabin pressure is climbing, so all good there.
November 5 Alpha Zulu, flight present heading vectors for the field. November 502 Bravo Alpha, San Bernardino Tower, make a right downwind departure, runway 6, clear for takeoff.
Phoenix 1131. And arrival is the Bruiser. The approach will be the ILS 8 and the airport and the gates. So we are direct to Watro. And we are going through transition altitude on 180, so we'll switch to standard, cross-checked. All is well. So I won't bore you with the rest of the climb out. We'll pick it back up when we get to flight level 270. See you in a second. Hey, we are approaching our top of climb here. Flight level 270. We're going to be checking. This goes from climb to cruise.
Allegiant 383, contact Albuquerque Center 134.32.
Albuquerque Center 134.32. Allegiant 383. See you.
November 902, Sierra Quebec, safe parking.
32. Yeah. I guess it stays inclined. Albuquerque Center, Allegiant 383, flight level 270.
Verify call sign is Allegiant 383.
Affirmative, Allegiant 383.
Allegiant 383, Albuquerque Center, roger.
Alright, let's turn off our seatbelts now so they can do their thing back in there. Do a quick ECAM check. Make sure everything is green and happy. Feels relatively even there. Lower off there. Open up our lunch trays. Alright, let's get our arrival information. So destination ATIS. Phoenix Information Hotel, 2994, 21 degrees, and wind is calm. So, come over here. First we'll do second, delete that.
Allegiant 383, descend via the Bruiser 1 arrival. Phoenix is landing east altimeter 2994.
Descend via the Bruiser 1 arrival, east transition, 2994, Legion 383. Alright, so we got 2104 as our top of descent, so we got 4 minutes to knock this out. So we're going to do perf 2994, temperature 21, wind calm 360, fine. Phoenix to Phoenix. Now we have a second flight plan that we can use. 2994, 21, 0. Grab our wind data, we'll update our winds. Alright. Top of descent, 20 miles. I'll pause it till we started descent. Alright, we're coming up on our top of descent here. So the lowest we can go on this arrival is 6,000, so we'll be in managed mode. So we'll lower the MCP to 6. Looks like speed will be 270 at mailer, so that should be fine. Albuquerque Center, Legion 383 is leaving 270.
Allegiant 383, Albuquerque Center, roger. Contact Phoenix approach 133.57.
Phoenix approach on 133.57, Allegiant 383. That's a new one. 133.57. Let's make sure our ATIS hasn't changed. Still with Information Hotel. Can't be lower than 240 at Drake. Phoenix approach, Legion 3D3, descend via the Bruiser 1, east transition, leaving flight level 240. Current with Information Hotel, request the ILS runway 8 approach from Jamel.
Allegiant 383, Phoenix approach, copy request. And you can expect that.
And I can plan on that, Allegiant 3D3, thanks. So we can't fly the approach till we're authorized it, but we can plan on it, so we don't have to actually change anything in our approach stuff. And toward Mallard, we'll slow down for that one. The ILS This is 11175. 080, that's fine. Start slowing her down, try to get around 270 knots at Mailer. Add in a little bit of speed brake. Once we cross over Mailer, we'll be able to go back to managed on the speed, and it will pick up the speeds properly after that, usually. The next one, Bruiser, is 250 knots. Alright, it's 270. Being managed again, and it should cycle. That's the slow down mark right there, that magenta dot. So it should adjust for that. And we're looking at 2994 for altimeter. Going through transition altitude at 180. Missed approach, climb to 3,000, then climbing left turn to 5,000. On a heading at 280, Phoenix radial 336 to Advent. So climb straight out if we go missed to 3,000 feet, then left on a heading at 280 till we intercept the Phoenix VOR radial 336 outbound, and then you would stay in this hold this way. So you cross over Advent, and then you'd stay in a hold. When you're cleared to fly an approach, you're automatically cleared to fly the missed approach. Turn the seatbelts back on. Cabin pressure is dropping, so we're good to go there.
Boise clears delivery 7 Skyhawk 64427. I'm at General Aviation Southwest VFR clearance.
number 64427, Boise clearance, Roger, squawk 3516, departure frequency is 119.6.
Squawk 3516, departure 119.6, Frank.
So when he clears me to fly the approach, I'll lower it from 6 to 3,000, which is the final approach fix altitude. That's where you intercept the glide slope. So originally, you never want to descend past the instructed, so we're told to descend via, which means we cannot go any lower than 6,000. So you cannot continue your descent unless they clear you the approach, which they usually will give you the approach before you get to Jamal. Usually. Alright, we're starting our east transition because they're landing east. You could always do a second flight plan for the west transition if you wanted to. Which is why I always have a second flight plan here that we can, you know, punch in a different arrival. So instead of the runway 8, it would be, what is that, 26? Yeah, it'd be 26, and that would be, let's see if they have any RMPs or anything. No. So it would just be 26 via Bruiser 1, no via Watro, insert. And then you can see that if we were to go, that you'd have that second flight plan to run off of. But I'm not going to worry about it, so we'll just go back to here, cancel that out. But that's what I usually use the second flight plan for, either a different direction of the airport, the flow changes to the winds, or a different approach or whatever.
Boise ground, as a Skyhawk 64427, and general aviation radio taxi equipment.
Alright, let's turn on some
Skyhawk 64427, Boise ground. Runway 10 right, taxi via Juliet.
Taxi via Juliet to 10 right, 4427.
Allegiant 383, contact Phoenix 120.4.
Phoenix approach 120.4, Allegiant 383. 20.4. Phoenix approach, Allegiant 383, descend via the Bruiser 1, east transition, leaving 9,500.
Allegiant 383, correction, Allegiant 383, Phoenix approach, roger. And Allegiant 383 at JAML cleared for the ILS runway 8 approach.
At JAML, cleared ILS runway 8 approach, Allegiant 383. Alright, so since we are cleared to fly the approach, we'll lower that to 3. And that's my reminder that we're actually cleared to fly the approach. to 18.7. Standby, which is tower, I think. Gonna be 230 between 8 and 10. Doing good. And tower for 8 is 18.7.
Aircraft calling, key break, no voice.
Ground for north is 1975. Okay. Doing runway 8, so Phoenix 08. Okay. Information hotel. Performance is all the same, so do landing.
November 427, did you need to use the run-up area?
0 temperature.
Yeah, A-firm, I'm held at the moment.
21.
Alright, Roger. If you are Juliet run-up is approved.
14.
Roger, we'll do Juliet run up.
All good to go there. 210. Airport is over there. It's the city of Phoenix. Do auto brake low. Arm the spoilers for landing. ILS equipment. We're probably in, no, not yet. It's like after Tillman will be in approach mode, that's fine. Actually, let's do
Boise Tower, Skyhawk 64427, holding short runway 10.
approach
Right,
mode now.
ready for takeoff.
Skyhawk 4427 Boyer Tower, runway 10 right, clear for takeoff, winds 090 at 8, and VFR south approved.
VFR south approved. It'll be VFR west, 4,500. 4427.
Skyhawk 4427, copy. VFR on course is approved then.
VFR on course, 4427. Taking runway 10 right for takeoff.
Flaps 2. To approach mode. Over the gear.
Allegiant 383, contact Phoenix Tower 118.7.
Phoenix Tower 118.7, Allegiant 383.
Skyhawk 427, contact departure.
Contact departure, 4427. Thank you. Good day.
Phoenix Tower, Allegiant 383, establishing a localizer, runway 8.
Allegiant 383, Phoenix Tower, wind calm, runway 8, clear to land.
Runway 8, clear to land, Allegiant 383.
Boise departure, Sky 64427 with you.
Skyhawk 64427, Boise departure, correction, Big Sky departure, radar contact. Allegiant 383, taxi straight ahead, Tango Charlie to the ramp, monitor ground, 119.75. Have a nice day.
Tango Charlie to the ramp, monitor ground, 119.75, Allegiant 383, you too, thanks. Tango Charlie, inside. You say 119er 75.
Aircraft calling, key break, no voice. Hawk 427 exiting Class Charlie to the south, radar service terminated. Call maintain VFR, please change route.
Return to VFR, change your frequency. Thank you, have a good day.
Let's see what our landing looked like. $295, we'll take it.
Disconnected.
Okay, usually closes after I do the replay, so let's do the replay real fast. That's weird. Gate works at door. Okay, no big deal. That's what it is. Alright, if you guys liked the video, hit the thumbs up. Much appreciated. Talk to you all soon.